A report by McKinsey estimates that around 60 to 70% of the tasks performed by IT professionals in India can be automated using AI and other technologies. In another interview, Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang mentioned that AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Copilot are going to be so good at writing codes that it will make this particular skill of knowing a programming language like C++ and Java redundant. And it's not a secret that AI is already killing jobs around the world. Goldman Sachs report says that AI automation could disrupt 300 million jobs worldwide. In another report, US banking industry giants like Citigroup, JP Morgan, and Goldman Sachs are expected to cut up to 2 lakh jobs over the next 3 to 5 years as AI is rapidly taking over tasks traditionally performed by human workers. Hey everyone, my name is Sahil and this is my Personal Finance Academy. There's no doubt that AI is one of the biggest innovation in human history and it is both a threat and opportunity for human civilization. Today, AI technology has just scratched the surface and is going to impact every aspect of our life in the future. And one negative aspect would be job losses. AI automation is already killing many jobs across the world. And that's where there is a lot of debate on the impact of AI on the Indian IT sector, which is a very strong contributor in India's economic growth. Recently, there's a sharp correction in the Indian IT sector due to fear of AI. And of late, there's a lot of discussion on whether AI is going to kill the Indian IT sector. So in today's video, I'll discuss the impact of AI on Indian IT sector, where I have divided this video in 3 parts. First, we will quickly understand the evolution of Indian IT sector. Second, what experts have to say on AI impact on Indian IT sector. And finally, I'll share my viewpoint on is this correction an opportunity or should you stay away from IT sector. By the way, just a reminder that there are still a few slots left for additional 15% holy discount on my weekly series. So in case you want to learn the art of stock investment and identify my own investment strategy, you can explore my website or join button on my YouTube channel. For more details, you can check out my pinned comment. Alright, let's get started. The foundation of Indian IT sector was laid in the early 1980s with establishment of IT companies like TCS, Wipro, Infosys and HCL. However, the period between 2000 to early 2010 marked the rise of India as the global IT outsourcing hub. The biggest reason was availability of skilled talent at low cost. Indian IT firms set up a global delivery model that included on-site team that worked at client locations like US, UK, Europe, and an offshore team in India that handled software development and support remotely. This setup provided cost-effective software development, maintenance, and testing service to global clients. Software development cost in India is 4 to 5 times cheaper than US or European counterparts, as salaries in India are about 70 to 80% lower than in the US and Europe. And operational costs like office space, etc. is 3 to 5 times cheaper. As a result, India became the world's IT outsourcing hub. IT and BPO exports skyrocketed, contributing significantly to GDP, and job creation surged, with millions of engineers and graduates employed in IT and BPO. In this journey, Indian IT companies like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, HCL witnessed significant growth in revenue and profits, and these companies had an excellent profitability profile, negligible debt level, and excellent cash flow from general business. As a result, they created massive wealth for the investors. Today, Indian IT sector contributes significantly in India's economic growth. In 2023, Indian IT sector generated a revenue of $245 billion. That's around 20 lakh crore rupees. Out of this, 79% contribution is from export revenue and only 21% is from domestic market. And IT sector employs more than 50 lakh people. As far as earning growth is concerned, the last 10 years of sales and profit growth for IT giants like TCS and Infosys has been around 11% and 9% CAGR. HCL growth has been much faster. Wipro and Tech Mahindra have been a massive underperformer. Whereas LTI Mindtree, that was formed after the merger of L&T Infotech and Mindtree, has grown at much faster rate. Likewise, Persistent System, Coforge, Mphasis have also grown at much faster rate. And L&T Tech growth has been extraordinary. However, both sales and profit growth rate in the recent time has been much slower in majority of IT companies, except for Persistent System that has outperformed in terms of both sales and profit growth. Although if you look at the composition of Nifty IT index, Infosys, TCS, Tech Mahindra, HCL and Wipro together command 80% weightage in the index. So out of rupees 100 invested in Nifty IT, rupees 80 would go to these 5 companies. Here the big question is, what has resulted in a slowdown in the Indian IT sector? Is it only AI or is there another reason? So when I dig deeper, I found that there are 2 key factors that resulted in slowdown in Indian IT sector. First biggest factor is global slowdown and reduced IT spending. Indian IT key market, US and Europe are facing the risk of slowdown and even potential recession due to high inflation and high interest rates. As a result, the majority of companies have cut their IT spending and are very cautiously deploying money in new initiatives. Second reason is threat of AI and automation. Today, there are already many low-end IT jobs like software testing, data entry, and basic coding that are being automated and hence reducing the requirement for more and more IT support. One of the report indicates that around 6.4 lakh low-skilled service jobs in the IT sector are at risk to automation. So due to AI innovation coupled with geopolitical challenges and slowdown, clients are very cautiously spending their budget on IT. Also, there is third factor, which is rising competition from South Asian countries like Vietnam, Philippines, and even Eastern Europe, as they also offer low-cost IT talent. Now, let us understand what experts have to say about AI impact on Indian IT sector. Before I share experts' viewpoint, I recently watched an amazing movie on Netflix. It was about the fall of BlackBerry. At one point in time, BlackBerry commanded 50% of the US phone market. Today, it commands 0% market share. BlackBerry innovated the world of cell phones with its QWERTY keyboard. In early 2000, owning the BlackBerry phone was a status symbol. During that phase, its share price zoomed multiple times, making BlackBerry a multi-billion-dollar company. But then, Apple launched the touchscreen with iPhone and Google launched Android that killed BlackBerry. And its share price tanked to almost zero. Same story with Nokia. Once it dominated the world of cell phone with 38% market share, and today it's nowhere in the picture. The reason why I mentioned this is because one thing is very clear. In the tech domain, the only constant is the change. If tech companies do not innovate and adapt to latest technology, they can fall completely. Although BlackBerry and Nokia were product companies, and it won't be an apple-to-apple comparison with the IT sector, which is a service industry, but still, technology and innovation are the core of IT sector. So coming to the question, can AI kill the Indian IT sector? Yes, absolutely it can kill the Indian IT sector. If and only if the Indian IT sector does not adapt to the AI revolution. And the good thing is, IT leaders have accepted that AI is a massive revolution and is going to be the core of IT industry. Mr. Vijay Kumar, CEO of HCL, says that the 3-decade-old business model of India's IT industry is no longer viable due to the rise of artificial intelligence. There's a need for IT companies to adopt a paranoid mindset to stay relevant and drive growth. Infosys CEO Salil Parekh considers AI as an opportunity rather than a threat. He says AI is a powerful tool that can significantly enhance productivity and efficiency in software development, potentially boosting productivity by 7 to 15%. AI is not just about efficiency, but also about creating new work and opportunities. In one of the interviews, TCS CEO K. Kirthivasan said that the workforce will have to develop new skills to adapt to AI. We may end up having more people instead of seeing a reduction in workforce due to the quantum of work increasing with Gen AI. So one message that is coming out from IT leader is AI is certainly a revolution. However, right adoption of Gen AI can actually result in more opportunities for Indian IT sector along with improving the productivity. Today, all top IT companies of India are investing significantly in upscaling their employees on Gen AI technology. Now let us discuss, is this correction an opportunity to invest in IT sector or should you stay away from IT sector? Well, if you look at Nifty IT index in last 3 months, it has fallen by more than 20%. By the way, this is not the first time IT index has corrected. After a sharp rally post-COVID, Nifty IT index tanked 30% over the next 15 months, but it again recovered. In the last cycle, Nifty IT valuation peaked out at PE of 40 and then it bottomed out at PE of 23. In this cycle, the valuation peaked out at PE of 36 and currently the PE is 27. So for Nifty IT index valuation to reach the previous cycle bottom at PE of 23, it has to correct another 10 to 15%. Last cycle correction ended after 15 months. Current correction in IT sector is just 3 months. As far as future earning growth of Indian IT sector is concerned, I believe that while AI is certainly going to play a crucial role, it is not going to replace the Indian IT industry. Today the sentiments are certainly negative, but like I said earlier, AI automation is just one reason behind the correction. The bigger reason is slowdown in budget allocation of IT projects due to slowdown and lot of uncertainty in the US and European economies. On top of this, Nifty IT index valuations were also very high. So this correction has made the valuation fair. Going forward, any further correction will make the valuations attractive. Since there is still a lot of uncertainty in the US and Europe, it's better to wait for more clarity in the coming quarterly results. No need to hurry. But definitely, this is not a time to panic and exit. During correction, there's so much of negativity that you feel like everything is over. IT sector growth story is over, Indian economy growth story is over, nobody wants to invest. But that's where valuations become attractive and eventually the market and the index bottoms out. As far as AI role is concerned, I believe that one of the biggest differentiators would be how fast IT companies innovate and build their own proprietary models. Because only those companies that would innovate in AI would be able to provide a long-term competitive edge by reducing the overall cost. And for that, they need the right talent and train them on AI technology. And that is not going to be an easy task. As far as job losses are concerned, AI would certainly automate repetitive tasks like code generation, testing, data analysis. However, it will create newer roles in AI development, cybersecurity, cloud computing, and IT consulting. As far as coding is concerned, AI can assist in coding, but it still requires human oversight for designing complex systems, solving business problems, and understanding client requirements. So in my opinion, AI will augment the Indian IT sector, not replace it. Those who adapt to AI will thrive, while those who won't will struggle. Personally, I am optimistic about the long-term story of Indian IT sector. While AI is certainly a big disruption, I believe that Indian IT companies would adapt to AI and continue to lead the global IT industry. At least this is my opinion at this point in time. We have to obviously closely monitor the development in the near future. Now tell me in the comments, what do you think about the future of Indian IT sector? Will AI kill this industry or will it create newer jobs? If you find this video useful, do share it within your circle. I'll see you next video. Till then, take care.